watch all of it. So a debate is like the Super Bowl to me. I love it.
For
I
sure.
love it.
I've been hyped for it for a long time.
Yeah.
But I kind of had some interesting news on how coronavirus is affecting like our state budgets, specifically like California, but also just around the world, around the country, because the economic, it's harder to see than like you notice. Like you don't notice it
Yeah.
visibly, but it's happening like under our feet. Like you said earlier, like the rug is swept from under our feet.
Hmm.
So I just got some numbers, like some projections from the Brookings Institute, which is
Gotta love the Brookings.
yeah, it's an economic school, right?
Yes.
So they've just got some numbers on some revenue drops, which is pretty insane. Like, I mean, as you know, California had a budget surplus of like
Yeah, at the beginning of the pandemic.
50 billion ish,
And
right?
now we're in a deficit.
Well, around the country, for the year of 2020, they're predicting that we're gonna have a budget shortfall of 155 billion across the states. That's state revenues across all states, and that number is
a lot
going
of
to
money.
increase next year for 2021. They project, and this is like a separate number, so it's not like it's an extra 15 billion more. They expect we're gonna lose another 167 billion in revenue shortfalls.
Hold on, Brandon. Could you say that number one more time, a little slower?
167 billion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$167 billion. You could
That
end
is
poverty
that
with
is
that.
an inconceivable amount of money.
Yeah, and that's just from, like we said, the lack of consumer spending because they don't have enough money. So there's less tax revenue, there's less sales tax revenue. So there's lots of factors that happen when people have 5% less money around the country, we're going to see a 5% retraction. And, specifically tax revenue decrease is going to be at 5% this year and 7% next year and then 7.5% in 2022. So these are, 5% doesn't seem like that much, but it is a chunk. It's a chunk.
It's a fat chunk.
So
Yeah.
we are seeing like radical changes to our economy due to the virus.
Yeah, and that's just on revenue side. We've talked before about all the other effects
Life.
that the coronavirus has had on daily life, on American life, and on the economy. We're
And
gonna keep talking
around the
about that,
world,
of course.
around the world, it's increasing, not just here.
Yes.
Like we've had our second surge and looking like we're heading into like our fall uptick.
Right.
But I mean, Europe is fully into what looks like a second surge because originally they